Hey Nathan, Daniel here. I'm in the process of trying to upload a video. I wanted it to go up yesterday, but I couldn't get it to upload, so I'm trying again. I plan on shooting the 10 count video and also a crunches video about a bunch of different crunches that you can do. And that kind of goes along with that restarting your fitness, the video that I did about 2 weeks ago now. Kind of goes hand in hand with that, so I just wanted to follow up. And so I think I'm going to film both of those today. And I plan on posting one today, but I have to post yesterday's video today. So, yeah, so we're ranting. But I just wanted to do a video about me. I tried to do this video about a long time ago, and I couldn't find the words. And I don't want anybody's pity or anything like that. But I want to share my story so that others that might be going through the same thing know that they're not alone. As you know, last year I enlisted in the Navy and I went into boot camp. And about halfway through training, I had to be sent home for medical reasons. What you probably don't know is that medical reason was that I have hepatitis C. And a lot of people don't really know what that is, and they've heard of hepatitis A and hepatitis B because there's shots for it, and everybody gets shots for it. But hepatitis C, or the hepatitis C virus, is something that doesn't have a vaccine. And so they had to send me home, partly because I needed to seek treatment, and another part is because they didn't want to pay for that treatment. What a lot of people with hepatitis C face, on top of the medical repercussions that it has, which include joint pain, chronic fatigue, sometimes nausea, jaundice, and in extreme cases, it can lead to chronic hepatitis C, which is the leading cause of liver disease in the country. So it is a very serious virus or disease to have. And like any major medical issue, the treatment is very expensive. Now, 10 years ago, when another member of my family was going through this, there was no cure, there was just treatment. And that treatment involved a daily pill called ribavirin and a weekly shot, self-injection, called pegylated interferon. And that was, anybody who's on that treatment will tell you that it was horrible. Days on end where you couldn't get out of bed, you were just sick and nauseous, and led to more joint pain, and many people ended up in the hospital from the treatment. But now medicine has come a long way in 10 years, and there are several different treatments. Some of them include the ribavirin. Others include just a daily pill that are separate, and others include a nice little cocktail of pills that you take every day. But what used to be 5% people got cured from that treatment that made you very sick. Now it's, I believe, over a 90% cure rate with the new treatment. And so that's where I'm at. We applied for the treatment. But we started doing tests when I got home. And first they test to find out which type of hepatitis C you have. There are 3 main genotypes. 1, 2, and 3. I am genotype 1. And some of the treatments only treat certain genotypes. And so they had to figure that out. And then they had to run other tests to see if I had just if the treatment would work for me. They had to run some other blood tests. And so that took about 2 months. And then in March, they applied for the treatment, and it was denied. And the reason it was denied is because it was a brand new treatment. It had only been out for about 2 weeks, so it wasn't on the insurance company's list of approved medication yet. About 2 weeks afterwards, they contacted my gastroenterologist, and they asked her to resubmit because it had been added to that list. It's called a formulary. So the drug was added to the formulary, and they asked us to reapply. And yesterday, while I was at work, I got a call, and I ignored it because I didn't recognize the number. And then I checked the message later on, and it was from a specialty pharmacy. So I knew it was something to do with my medication. So I got really excited. I thought that I was approved and that I'd be able to start treatment soon. And so I called them back, and I found out that my appeal was actually denied. And this is something that a lot of people go through, I think, that you don't hear about. And the reason it was denied, I don't know the exact reason, but the reason why it has to be approved in the first place is because of the treatments, there are 3 main treatments. The first is the most successful. That's called Harvoni. I believe it's almost $5,000 a pill. I may be wrong. It's a pill daily for 12 weeks, and it costs $90,000. Nobody can pay that. The insurance company will only pay that if you have no other option. That's the only treatment that you can take medically. The other treatment is the 7 pills a day, and that costs, I believe, around $40,000 for treatment. The treatment I applied to is called Zepatier. It's a direct competitor of the first one called Harvoni, and that is what I applied for. It's the cheapest of all the treatments. It's $30,000. Now, the insurance companies you pay in, but when it comes to paying out, it's completely different. The problem with this is nobody can pay that. And so we're stuck waiting for these insurance companies to maybe allow us to take this medication. But the good news is there is another appeal process. It's called an external appeal. And what it does is it reaches out to the state and asks them to review the case and to make sure that the insurance company wasn't only denying it based on profit. So we'll see what happens with that. But I really just wanted to tell people that you're not alone and that other people are going through this as well. And not just with hepatitis C, but other illnesses that you need approved treatment for too. And so we're kind of all in this together. Now, throughout this video, you saw a few different links, and I definitely recommend that you check those out. Not only is there the ability to donate to find a better cure or vaccines, but there's also a lot of information that tells you who is high risk of having hepatitis C and ways that you can get tested. If you haven't already been tested, I strongly recommend that you reach out to your physician and get tested if you fall into any of the high-risk categories that you see. And yeah, if you have any experience with hepatitis C, you've been cured or you're going through a similar thing, let me know in the comments below. Or if you have a similar experience where your treatment for a medical condition won't be approved, just let me know. I think it's important that everybody's there and able to communicate and support each other that way. And as always, remember that if you want to see more of my videos, subscribe so you're the first to know. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or Instagram or Snapchat, it's NathanDaniel03. On Twitter, it's Nathan Daniel. All those links are in the description below. And until next time, be loud, be heard, but most importantly, be yourself. See ya. Okay, so they're actually really easy, and sorry,